Hello students, we are going to take next concepts of first of science. Adaptation in plants of snowy region. So regions of snow. So in that regions how plants adapt the changes we are going to see. So see the image here of plant which are Devdar tree. Okay, which are in conical shape. So what are they going to say us? Plants of snowy regions mainly include conifers like deodar and pine. Which plants mainly include in snowy regions? So deodar and pine. These trees are conical in shape due to their sloping branches. I said that they have conical shape and their branches are sloping toward the downwards. In the heavy rainfall, heavy snowfall, and extreme cold in these regions. So in snowy regions, heavy snowfall is there and extreme cold also. Therefore, conical shape prevents the snow from accumulating on the tree. So because of conical shape, snow will not accumulated on the tree, and because of thick bark help the tree to withstand in the cold. So benefit of these trees because of conical shape and thick bark. Because of conical shape, ice, snow cannot accumulate on the tree, and because of thick bark, they can withstand in the cold, facing the cold. So there are these changes in the plants of snowy regions. Okay. Now next thing, adaptation in plants of forest region. See, image of forest is given beside. You can see it here. This is the forest. One tree is taller, another trees are less taller. So here is a competition in the trees to become tall. Why? Why this competition is there? So we will see here. A variety of plants, trees, shrubs and herbs are found in the forest. These plants compete amongst themselves for sunlight. क्यों compete करेंगे वो? उनमें क्यों competition होगा trees में? Because they want sunlight, and because they want sunlight, therefore their trees grow higher and higher for getting more sunlight. And climbers and vines grow to a great height with the support of trees. And because of taller trees, climber and vines also go up with the help of them. Spring-like tendrils on the stem of some climbers is example of adaptation. So tendrils is the example given here of a climber which accept the adaptation in the forest region. Now adaptation in grassland plant. Diverse types of bushes are found in the grassland. Fibrous roots of grasses prevent soil erosion. Grasses in the equatorial regions are very tall. So in these regions, mainly there are only grass all over the line. Okay, so and some type of bushes also there. So fibrous roots of grass prevent soil erosion. Because of fibrous roots of grasses, we can say prevention of soil erosion is happen. Grasses in the equatorial region are very tall. In equatorial region, grasses, height of grasses is very tall. Animals like tiger, elephant and deer can remain hidden in these grasses. Which animals can stay hidden there? Tiger, elephant, deer. However, grasses in cold regions are very short. In cold regions, height of a grass is very short. Animals like rabbit are found in such grasses. Vast meadows are found in hilly areas as well as plains. Vast meadows means grassy area where we can found that in hilly areas and as a plainers. Okay, so we get this information about the grassland plants and their changes, their adaptation. Okay, so observe and discuss. Observe and note down the adaptation in the parts of a plant like potato, groundnut, yam, water hyacinth, alocasia, carrot, onion, beet, bitter gourd, grapevine, etc., and other plants in your surroundings. So they say us to observe and discuss about these plants and their adaptation. Okay. Now next point is adaptation for ingestion of food in plants. So how food can ingest in plants? Most of the plants are anchored in the ground. Most of the plants are anchored in the ground. Okay, and are autotrophic. Most of the plants are autotrophic. Means they make their own food. Most of the plants make their own food with the help of photosynthesis. Right. So however, plants like dodder, cuscuta are parasitic. So plant like dodder is parasitic. The plant body of dodder consists of only yellow wire-like stems, no leaf. So this type of plant don't have leaves, they have only yellow wire-like stems. See here, yellow wire-like stems. It is leafless, they don't have leaf and cannot perform photosynthesis. Because of they don't have leaf, they cannot perform photosynthesis. It means there is no photosynthesis. It means they cannot make their own food. So for living, it historical roots for absorbing nutrients. Their roots absorb the nutrients from another plant, which is host plant. Okay, because they don't make their own food, they absorb the nutrients from another plant. These roots penetrate up to the conducting vessels of the host plants. So these roots penetrate where? Conducting vessels of the host plants and absorb water and food from that plant, from another plant. Fungi do not have chlorophyll. Fungi also do not have chlorophyll and cannot perform photosynthesis. Fungi also cannot perform photosynthesis because, and therefore they don't make their own food. They obtain food from starchy foodstuffs like bhakri and bread. So they obtain their food from another food material. They have root-like fibers or absorption of food. They have root-like fiber for absorption of food from another food material. Okay, so we get two examples here, which plants cannot make their own food and therefore they depend on another food material or another plant for their living. Plants need nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium for growth. Okay, see this point. Plant need nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium for growth. Plants that grow in soil which is deficient in nitrogen like Drosera, Sundew, Venus, flytrap, peacher plant, etc. fulfill their need for nitrogen by consuming insect. So some plants don't get this nutrient like nitrogen from the soil and they will depend on the insect then. So when plants don't get the nutrients from the soil, then they will depend on the insects around them. This type of plants are given here: Drosera, Venus flytrap and pitcher plant. So they depend on consuming insect. They eat insect then. Adaptation are seen in these plants which serve to attract insect and hold them captive. So these plants have adaptation like attracting the plant and hold them captive, and then they get nitrogen and nutrient from that insects. Okay, see here are the plants, so where insect can trap and they get their nutrient. Okay, so next concept we will study in another video. Okay, tell me, do you understand these concepts or not?